Hey guys, this week we're going to be talking about VR. So, VR is cool. And if you've never done VR, do it. Anyways, so how does VR work?
Okay, so like the headset's got like lights on it, and the sensor uses like math to figure out what it's doing based on like the lights, the moving around of the lights. You need like multiple. Like I have another one there, but like it uses that, and it makes the movement work like inside, and it like knows what and it like knows what you're doing.
Wow. I don't have one, but they have come out with some new ones recently that like don't have to be attached to a computer or they don't need sensors, so you can just like move around with your only worry being bumping into things. And the Apple Vision Pro is all that, plus you don't have to be wearing controllers to interact with the game world, and you can see the outside world as well, which is a whole different thing that we're going to be talking about later. So, like, what is the point of any of this, right? You have a virtual world, but, like, what goes on in it? I'll tell you what goes on in it. Video games! But video games are just for entertainment. Yes, that's the point. This is Kind VR, an organization that makes special VR headsets for use in children's hospitals. The idea is that the patients are able to play a specialized video game in VR to get away from the pain and stress of life in the hospital. Each VR experience is clinically validated to demonstrate that they are safe and effective. Now, I think that in the future we'll have like desktop environments in VR, so you don't have to spend money on monitors. You can just have like 6 monitors surrounding you in VR. And with emulation, you can have the full streamer setup all in one device. Oh, and there's also AR too, but that's basically the same thing as VR. Except it's not the same thing because with AR, you have a camera on top of the VR headset, so you can see the real world with the virtual world overlaid on top of it. Now, this allows us to do much more because now instead of having our 6 monitors in a completely virtual world, you can now see your dad asking you to do something. This is a NeuroLens. It's a device that aims to assist with neurosurgery. As you can see, there is a stick that you put in the skull model, and it shows where the stick is in the model, as well as some other neurosurgery stuff that I don't really understand, but it is neat tech that it is able to tell where the stick, or like they call it a catheter, is in the brain, and the overlay that it shows on the NeuroLens glasses. In the future, neurosurgeons may very well use the same tech, although probably more advanced than this, to aid with actual neurosurgery.
Goodbye.